Oh, I am so sorry it took me a second to start the stream. I'm having really bad audio issue. But how is everything? How does everything sound? Is everything okay? Oh, why did the audio disappear? Where did my water audio go? You guys can hear the water, right? I can't hear it anymore, so now I'm kind of scared that it stopped working. Hi, Ashton. Hey, hey. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Hey, guys. Can't what? What can't you do? The water audio? Ah. Let's see if this works now. Hold on. If I add this to window, if I press play on YouTube, are you gonna catch it? Oh, okay, so it was just because I was in studio mode. Why is that? That's so stupid. Here we go. Hi. I can delete this. Delete that. Turn that down so the water doesn't overpower me. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Scuff Streamer. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I'm sure you guys have noticed my hair is different. Right? Right? Well, this is a bit of a little bit of a sneak peek of what my new Abby looks. I'm like really happy and excited. Really. Oh hey Mari, long time no chat. Merry Christmas. How are you gonna hot spring? Because it's my 100 special. I hot spring stream. I was gonna do a bathtub stream, but I couldn't find any good assets that I liked. Then I found this lovely background, and I was like, yeah, this will work. This gotta work. I don't know why my audio is not like tracking my lips right now. I think it's because of the mic I'm using. I promised my keepsakes that I'll do a bathtub stream. So it turned into a hot spring stream. Yes. How's my audio? How's my mic? Does it sound a bit robotic-y? Dino! Dino de Noche! He actually able to make it. Aqua Flash. Now hold on. Okay, so it's still a little clearer. Crunchy? Okay, perfect. That's what I want. I want it to be nice and crunchy. Hey, Bugs. I'm a bit of a doofus. All I can hear is fucking. Yeah, I sound far. That's the point. Whew. Oh, ready? Jesus Christ! Not gonna be in frame. I'm too close. Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas. But yeah, but the whole entire point of my we want a crunchy mic. Yeah. Oh God! It's supposed to sound like I'm talking to you over the phone. I mean, does it at least sound like it? Like I'm chatting on the phone. Maybe you found an old recording and this is what you're watching. Why you gotta mix in the Scarlet at the bottom? Ah! Oh, my fam doesn't walk in. They're gonna be like, Dino De Noche, why are you watching naked men on your computer? Oh, my hair! I would laugh so hard if you get caught. Now, I do have questions prepared for everyone. So I hope you're ready for a very relaxed stream. I'm gonna alt tab so quick as someone walks in. Alt tabbing the best invention in the world. Alright. I got like, how many questions is it? 20 questions? I feel like I had more. I thought I had more. Hold on. Make sure. on. I know, very scuffed stream. Here we go, all 30. Found it. Gonna figure out what order I want to do this. I totally like was so prepared for this. Can you guys tell that I kind of did this on a whim? I might have done it on a whim. Just might have. Alright, guys. What is an oddly specific smell you secretly love? Whimsy. Is that how you say that? Whimsy. Wingardium Leviosa. But yeah, my first question for the keepsakes, and I'm also answer these questions too as we go along. What is an odd smell, like an oddly specific smell that you enjoy? For me, and I know this is bad, but gasoline. Some ungodly reason, I kind of enjoy the smell of gasoline. Really bad for your brain cells. Then I like exhaust. That's not an odd thing. That's a sweet thing. It has got to be something strange. That's just endearing. What the? Now you're making me feel foolish. I could have said lilacs. Smell of a Sunday morning when it's rain fresh words. Hello? Smell of Sunday morning when it freshly just rained. I am good with words. Ah, hey, Ghosty. There are a lot of Sharpies. you know, you know what? Sharpies are like a really good smell. Oh, hey, Gamby. What are you guys doing here? Invading on my privacy on the hot spring. Those are different. You know. You have a point. But you invited us, yeah. House paint, specifically house paint. You know that's also a really, really good smell. I do enjoy a bit of house paint. What's your favorite color to smell? My acoustic butt always felt like it's blue. Blue is a good smell. If you guys, for the people that just joined, if you're wondering, I asked chat a question because we have like 30 questions I have prepared for us. The first question was, what's an oddly specific smell you secretly love? That was the question I had asked. Black house paint, blue or yellow? You know, fair enough. Aqua, I'm tired. Well, get some rest. No, Hiccup, relax a bit. We're in a hot spring. All you gotta do is chillax. I'm so terrified of getting banned from this stream. Oh my eye. So you now bother me. Well, it's not a bother if you're a keepsake. SMH. You're always welcome in the Midnight Cafe. Always. So, is that everyone's answers? House paint and Sharpies have, have slid into my little mouth. I know, I've positioned myself so I don't end up doing that. But I want to bother you. Too bad. I am like bothered for. There's no such thing as bothering Dako. Also, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like the attention to detail in my hair. I have the highlights now, thanks to the lovely, lovely Raven Nova, my model mama, who is in chat. Please do her a solid, send her your money. She did such an amazing job on my Abby, and I cannot thank her more. Like I do not have enough words for how amazing it is. bothering me, love it. It wasn't me. Says the person who had to speed run my Abby like 3 separate times because I'm an idiot. Ah. She's really good at what she does. Look at the quality. I'll make it a mission too. I'm glad. Now, okay. Question 2. What's the most you think you've done this? Like, what is something you've done that's like everyone will be like, ah, that's classic you. Classic insert name here. Mine would be when I when I jump through conversations like I was jumping through holes in the wall. I was having a conversation with a friend recently, and I we went from one topic and we somehow jumped to me being terrified of spiders to talking about Pokemon, talking about Xenoverse, to talking about what I want to eat. All because the conversation started from me talking about my Abby. I was like, what do you think on these colors? Naming TikTok sounds like it. That I get it. I feel like 24/7. Somehow, anytime I trip, my friends say, "Oh, that's such a you thing." Nothing new about it. My friend just called me acoustic, and they're like, "Yeah, that's aqua coded. That's the most aqua that's the most aqua coded thing I can do." I I love my friends. I got a fidget toy, so I'm happy. Hey, Merry Christmas! I got a hoodie, pants, and some shoes. I already own. Pretty good haul. Hey, twins! I also got a hoodie. I have an issue with my leg, so I randomly roll my ankle and fall on my face. It happens a lot. And on a hike I went on recently, I fell victim to a pile of branches. Very me thing to do. Look, Panda, twins! You got a twin! You and Ashton are very prone to falling. Fuzzy Christmas for me. Aw, that's really sweet. I need to buy me that Flareon plushie. There's this Flareon plushie that's in Walmart right now that I really want to get. It's covered up. What the fuck? Welcome back, Gabby. Gotta sober yourself up to watch my stream, huh? Mostly because my cane was very helpful in the brain. I can imagine. All of my evolutions. Ow! They had a new line of EV evolutions that are a lot cheaper than the $90 ones. I took 3 shots and 2 hits. Jesus Christ, you're crossed. Alright, Gamby, since you missed the 2 questions, what's an oddly specific smell you secretly love? I sure did had a Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, but they have these new evolution plushies. They're like really cute and really like soft. I have the Jolteon and Vaporeon one already, and right now the Flareon one is out, and they're like hyper realistic to how it'd be like in game. I'm not sure if the size is the like lore accurate, but they are as big as a lapdog. Between trees or rain or gasoline. You see another avid gasoline enjoyer. I like the smell of gasoline too. I cannot complain. They make my brain go fuzzy, which is a really bad thing. Again, I must clarify, it is a horrible thing. I cannot stress how bad it is for your health. Same thing with the Sharpies. Very bad for your brain cells. Now, the second question for you, Gambi. What's the most you thing you've done this week? Is it the 2 shot, or is it the 3 shots and 2 hits? Ah, many more enjoyers of the gasso of the leans. What's the most you thing you've done this week, Gambi? Something that screams that you did it. Like, no one else but you could do this. Something you're kind of known for, I guess. Me is basically being acoustic and jumping conversations like I'm running a marathon. Panda and Ashton were falling. And, what was yours again, Nova? Nova, what was your answer again? I don't see it. Wait, did you even answer, Nova? Oh, stimming. Yeah, stimming TikTok sounds like a cat. I'm too close. Freaky chat's not gonna work. Yeah, yeah. Well, at least you still get the tongue stuck out. I won 4 games of left, right, center, while in the. It's left, right, center, right. Oh, is it where people would just be like left, and then you gotta look the opposite direction of whatever they yell out? They're like left, and you turn right. Down, you look up. Doesn't have to be the opposite of it. It'll be like down, and you turn right. As long as you're not looking at the direction they yell out. Like a dice game. Ooh. Apparently, I'm just uncultured. But what else is new? Alrighty, everyone. Third question. What animal do you feel spiritually aligned with today, and why? I feel like that'd be a good question to ask because it's holiday season. A lot of people tend to be lazier. What spirit animal do you feel? Be feeling today? I'm kind of feeling like a capybara. Can you tell why? A sloth. You gotta say why, Gamby. Why do you feel like a sloth? Because you feel sluggish after a good holiday? Because I slept for 12 hours today. Golly! And the first thing you did was take 3 shots and 2 hits? Lord have mercy. I think all day I've been just being a nerd about my autism, so did play it and has been accepted. Ah, it's your spirit animal for that. Oh, okay, there you go. Fox, I have energy. I wish to Zoomy. Everyone is off doing Christmas stuff. You know what? I feel that. Like that one video, the dog's like, "I'm here. I'm there. I'm on your bed. I'm off your bed. I'm running downstairs. I'm running up the stairs." Jesus, a lot of heavy sleepers. I think I slept an average 8 hours. I was excited for today, but like I needed to wake up and be alive. You're streaming in a bath. They ain't doing it's over. Oh, you don't want to be in the bathhouse with the boys, the homies. It's only natural. So wrong going with the hot into the hot springs with the boys. Did everyone get their answers in? But I'm about to move to the next question. Alrighty. This is a little deep. What's one tiny decision that accidentally changed your whole life? For me, it was going out with my friends and breaking, and then immediately breaking my arm by accident. If I didn't decide to, go on the electric scooter that day, because I almost didn't. I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to. But I was like, I kind of want to feel the wind in my hair. That little split decision changed my life completely. I broke my arm, had to do surgery, but in general, it made me view life a little bit more differently. I was very sad, and I recently got what was it, affiliated with Twitch, so I was like really, really sad when I broke it. But it gave me a sense of determination I didn't have before. I forced my hand to heal. I was able to get it like I was able to start typing again 2 months in after the surgery, or actually a month in after the surgery, and now I have this new spark for streaming that I didn't have before. If I decided not to go on that bike, that scooter, or if I decided not to even go out with my friends, I would have never broken my arm. I would have never met the friends that I have now. I would not be as happy as I am today. Nor would I have keepsakes like you guys. Hitting 100 followers. Crazy. I don't believe it would happen, but like, broke my arm at one point. You'd say that changes your life forever? The decision that led to you breaking your arm? I'm sure there's some heavy thing. I'm sure there's other things that could have happened. But if I never broke my arm, I would have never got on Twitch and met Tuna Mel and all of her friends. Nor would I have decided to join uh, like a little movie night thing and met one of my amazing friends that I have now. Shout out to Dino, really good friend. And it would, and break my arm would not help me realize that I did not vibe with certain people. Water do feel nice. One hell of a canon event. Trust me, my life is filled with canon events. Yeah, actually, all of you guys are gonna get to see all of that pretty soon. And I think about how if I never got into VR chat or finding stream, I would have been miserable before and during COVID. I had like no friends. Oh, that is a good part. You know, VR chat's kind of event for me too. That's actually when I decided to fully embrace myself. Akko, the guy you guys know and love. Oh, I'm glad to figure out how to make that story make sense. The lore of my world. There's gonna be a lot of videos for you guys that you guys can watch on my Discord pretty soon. Pretty soon. I gotta write scripts still, and I gotta record them, and I gotta figure out how I want to edit it. But there's a reason why this headband is a thing, and I look very cozy. I can't spoil too much of it because I want it to be a surprise. But those that are here, a little sneak peek. Consider that a little sneak peek. You were a Hokage? I wish. Well, maybe in a sense I was at one point. A lot of people did look to me for answers back in the day. And there was not to like back in middle school, I kind of ran a little underground candy uh, selling thing. We sold this candy gummy worm Kool-Aid, and I started the trend at my middle school because my aunt showed me how to make them at home, and I brought it over to middle school. And then like one of the like really bad kids uh, saw me eating it, and I gave him some, and he was like, I could sell these, and I'm like, yeah, you could. I don't mind you. Like, you want me to teach you how to make it? I don't know how to make it. And from there, his business started booming. He went from selling the the candy to selling chips. I told him like what's the good brand for chamoy and lemon, and he gave me a cut of everything he made. Uh, good times, good times. Okay, next question. I have a plan, Jesse. Is it really like Breaking Bad? I never watched Breaking Bad, so I can't really say. Jesse, Jesse, I have a plan, Jesse. Jesse, we shall go to Femboy Hooters. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit of an idiot. All right, guys. You know how hot springs don't let you eat foods in them. So if you can bring one snack into a hot spring without judgment, what are you sneaking in? Personally, I think I'm sneaking a rotisserie chicken. I just want like a full-on barbecue set. You know how nice that'd be? Just eating lavishly, maybe some like barbecue ribs, and just soaking yourself, all melting away. Just that sounds amazing right now. I can taste the barbecue ribs right as we speak. Nom 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 nom. Ah, 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 ah. Can you tell that I'm hungry? I'm just a wee bit famished. What would you guys bring into a hot spring? What foods, delicacies, what snacks? Anybody gonna bring ice cream? I think they allow ice cream. I don't know. I've always seen art of hot springs where the character has like a popsicle in their mouth. So I'm assuming some hot springs allow certain snacks. But then I could just be, like, people could just be lying. I could be lied to. A bowl of cereal in a hot spring. That's gonna be warm cereal. I don't know. I'm just kind of imagining just like you resting, letting the bowl float in the water. I don't think it would float now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't think it will float. You know what? Fuck it. We changed the whole entire hot spring. It's no more water. It's just milk and cereal. Really? That's a strange fear. That's kind of cool. That's as weird as this must sound. That's a kind of cool fear. I don't hear. But I don't. I wow. You don't heat up milk for your cereal? I There have been instances where I have, mainly because I wanted to go to sleep, and I'm like, warm milk puts you to sleep. If I just microwave some milk and then poured cereal in it, will I pass out faster? I was an idiot, and I still am. Why is it called cereal, not breakfast soup? That is a good point. It's like how coffee is basically bean soup, but no one's ready to hear that. Bring that up in the family function. All of a sudden, everybody's staring at you sideways. All right, guys. What is the dumbest purchase you guys like ever made? 'Cause, uh, they, they they don't feel dumb to me, but I have little figures from a blind boxes from for Pokemon, and I really love Glaceon, and I have like 2 Glaceon figures that I adore, but I also have a bunch of other little figures because I did not win the gacha, and so now I have like a Primarina in a little like pearl case. I have a sleeping Eevee on a beanbag. I have a Flareon, Eevee, and an Umbreon just chilling, posing. What else do I have? Oh, then I have an Evangelion blind box because I wanted to get Asuka Legally Soru. She was one of my first anime crushes. She was like one of my first anime crushes that like made me go, wow, I need a woman like that in my life. Think about her tenacity. It was so she knew what she wanted, and I feel like the banter would go crazy. Azumi story. She has overpriced for not a very large size range. They've only done once, for real. This one's like a short story. Is it? You can, by all means, take your time typing. I'll just idly chat. You know, Ashton, what you reminded me of about zoomies. You said zoomies. It reminded me of these little pill things that you can buy. They were like these toys that I remember seeing on like Channel 5, and it was like a commercial. And the whole entire premise of the little pills is that if you flip it or like try to hold it upright, it like moves on its own, but like not rolling. It kind of just flips vertically. Is that the phrase? Horizontally, when you're like up bottom from both tips, from the tips of each side of the little bean, it rolled. I can't remember what they were called. Let's see if I can find them. Because I remember they did a superhero collab with, and I was a huge Marvel nerd, and I wanted it. It had this very big pill case of tiny little pills. Was it called pill bugs? Let's see. Might be. They might actually be called pill bugs. Hold on, let me see. You're really showing your age, Diva. What can I say? I'm not that old. Still pretty young, I like to think. This is way back when the Xbox One was the newest system. I once bought a game for the system, but I didn't have it. And for months I kept the game until one Christmas my parents bought me the system. That reminds me of a Christmas I had with my family where I opened the present box and I had a Wii U game. And I was like, why did I get a Wii U? Like a Wii U game. And and I was like, why? Like they gave me the game with no system. Did you think that my Wii can play it? And it turned out that they bought me the system, and I was like, oh, sick. For a second, I thought I was like gonna be stuck with a Wii U game that I could not play. And I'm like looking for the pill toy. What game was it? Oh, it was Super Mario for the Wii U. I guess I'm basic. Hi back, I'm Akko. I missed you. My grandpa just left. Aww. Tell him I said bye. Wait, he's already gone. I'm saying bye in spirit. Right now, I'm trying to find a bean toy that I used to play with as a kid. You ever played with? You ever played with that? I don't like. Did you ever see the ad of that bean toy where the whole entire premise of it was that it could roll, but like from top to bottom, and not like rolling from side to side? Like it was like a pill bug, and or like I don't know what it was called. I can't remember what it's called. I'm like actively trying to find it, but I had a big pill of it, of just a bunch of them. Yeah, there's like something in it. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. The Mighty Beans. It might be Mighty Beans. Hold on. Hold on. I think I found it. Hold on. I think I found the name. Don't fail me now. Oh my god, yeah, it was the Mighty Beans. Oh my god. There's the Jabba the Hutt one I remember. Oh my god. I had the Spider-Man. So has a as in like huh? 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 Wow, Merry Christmas. You know, good for them. Good for Song. I don't know what they were called. I always called them pill bugs because they reminded me of actual pill bugs. Did you call roly polies pill bugs? Is that what you're calling about? Because I'm thinking roly polies each time you say pill bugs. Dino de noche, you know bugs. There's a pill bug. That's crazy. That's wow. I can't believe Soul's got a partner now. Look at damn. I feel like oddly proud. Was it on child for real? Well, you don't call them roly polies? The little bugs that like turn into a ball and then they just roll around. I feel like where we grew up, that was like the most common like name. They're on stream together, I think. Well, I can't look. Get a clip, send it to me. I call it no bugs. I call it wrong. Oh, okay. Oh, you're saying the other way around. Okay, that's what I'd say. And since you missed these questions, Dino, I shall ask you the question that I've been asking. Open a new browser door. You know, you're so right. But but the thing is that it's capturing my Discord audio. Actually, wait, I'm lying. I can do this. Let's see. Twitch. Go to Soul Stream. I can't remember what his name was. I don't know. I'm like manually looking for them. Soul. He is buried in my DMs now because I've texted so many people Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm looking. I'm looking. Trying to find. Uh, hold on. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I can't find it. Stupid. There it is. Copy link. I'm struggling to find his actual name. I don't hear the audio. But damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. What a world we live in. What a very, very awesome, nice world we live in. That's man, man, yes, wow, wow. Alright, we've already done the smell question. What is an odd smell that you secretly love? You want to answer that, Dino? What's an oddly specific smell you secretly love? Alright. I don't know. Fair enough. We had house paint. People said house paint. Some said gasoline, me included, and another said Sharpies. The questions? Yes, yes, I do. I have all my questions written down. Am I gonna remember every answer? No. I have 30 questions for y'all. I spent all night after you fell asleep. I started writing a bunch of questions. I was like, I need to start preparing for my stream. Here, then we have. What's the most you thing you've done this week? Okay, I did that one. You feel free to answer any of these. I'm listening up because I'm like trying to find where I placed. What animal do you feel spiritually aligned with today, and why? We did that. One tiny decision that accidentally changed your life. We did that one. If you can bring one snack into the hot spring without judgment, what you're sneaking in. Okay, we did the dumbest questions. Okay, now we're on this one. What snack do you always go back to no matter your age? For me, Reese's Pieces. No matter how much I grow up, I cannot unlike Reese's Pieces. And it's like my go-to chocolate snack. Even when I'm at work, I'm like, I'll spoil myself. Get myself some Reese's Pieces. And by spoil myself, I mean I get it literally every day when I go to work. What about you guys? Vanilla wafers? Oh, vanilla wafers are so good. You ever have a Nutty Buddy? Have you ever tried those? It's a horrible name for a brand of wafer, but they're like really good chocolate wafers. Yeah, I love me a Nutty Buddy. Oh, is it Nutter Butter? I can't remember. Was it? Is it Nutter Butter or was it Nutty Buddy? It's Nutter Butter. Oopsie. My dyslexic butt was remembering it as Nutty Buddy. I swear that's still a candy. The UK called it right. Hold on, I'm gonna search up Nutty Buddy. I pray for my search history, guys. Yeah, it's called. There's a brand called Nutty Buddy. Okay, so there's Nutter Butter, which is the one you're talking about. Which is actually funny enough. I actually do not like Nutter Butters, but there's a Nutty Buddy wafer that's made by the. They have cakes, but it's made by the Little TV company. Such a Nutty Buddy. It's an actual it's a chocolate wafer. Yeah, they are Nutty Buddies. Right? Exactly. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I swear. What about you, Dino and Gambi? What are snacks that you guys go back onto, no matter your age? With them like that, exactly. Really try to hit me with the actually. A whole different brand of cookie, exactly. SMH, the slander. The slander in my chat. I thought I knew you, Ashton. So what about you, Dino and Gamby? What are snacks that you guys will go to? Watermelon Sour Patch. You know, that's a good one. I tend to buy those whenever I go to the movie. Though it has been like actual years since I've had them. But they were always my go-to snack when they popped up in movie theaters. God, I kind of want a Nutty Buddy now. Alright, this is gonna be a little wholesome. If happiness, if happiness had a flavor, what flavor would it be today? What do you guys consider the flavor of happiness, specifically for today? Is it the food that you guys ate, the drinks that you guys drunk, the hit that you apparently hit, according to Gamby? I think for me, it has to be a McFlurry from McDonald's. That is the taste of pure bliss. Mm, I had one last night. Decided to buy myself one to treat myself for Christmas. Birthday cakes because it's the flavor. Chapstick. Partner music. Aww. Aww. People in relationships, I swear. You guys are adorable. Young love. To be in love again. To be in love. Cheesecake. Oh! You just reminded me I have cheesecake. My aunt brought cheesecake for Christmas. And we completely forgot about it. Oh my god. That means I get to have cheesecake all to myself. Personally though, this is gonna be funny. I actually don't like cheesecake. I mean I do. I just don't go out of my way to eat it. But if there's like a saloni dessert that's around, best believe I will be eating all of it. Young love, girl. Girl, what you hit me with? You are young. You're in love. Young love. Yeah. SMH. Dino can confirm I am old. I am old man. If they're even in chat anymore. $5 says family member walked in on them. Grown ass adult. We are grown ass adults, but like it's still young. Your love's still young and flourishing. The young doesn't simply imply to the age of when you're dating, it also implies to how fresh the relationship is. So, I'm gonna be real with you, chat. My butt hurts. I don't know what I did to make my butt sore, but like my muscles are sore. This hot spring is very much needed. I think me having to bend down to grab like all the wrapping paper and boxes and then haul them into my trash. I think that kind of wore me out. I'm old. I'm not as young and spry as I used to be. Ah! 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 Old man. Exactly. You're doing squats on morning? Basically. My dumb butt as a kid used to believe if I did a bunch of squats every day, I would get an amazing six pack. That was not the case. That was not the case. Got really strong legs though because of it. You got a video like Kim K. Hey, mine's is natural. All natural. But no, it's not as good as Kim K. I have been lacking on the squats as of the past couple of years, mainly because I was tired of having a bosom. Wait, no, bosom is chest. Buttocks. I was tired of having a buttocks. It is annoying to slip into pants, I'll be for real. Alright, next question. What Pokemon do you think would enjoy a hot spring the most? Mainly, I wrote that question because I'm a Pokemon nerd, and honestly, I feel like any grass type Pokemon would enjoy a hot spring. Same with any water Pokemon. Imagine being in here and then there's just a Blastoise behind me. Or maybe even a Feraligatr. You know how sick that'd be? I'm just a nerd. I would really enjoy if there was like a Pokemon like just swimming around in the background. What do you guys think? What would be a good Pokemon? You don't know? Real. Ty, I'm just a Pokemon nerd. It's moments like these where I just remind myself that there's a certain song that exists that was very much the craze. Anyone used to be a raver back in the day? Anyone knew rave music? Specifically S3RL? There's a specific song that he had made that was like that was that I know. Funny enough, that was like the song that introduced me to him too. He got a girl in the Poke world. Da 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 da. It's such a stupid song. I misheard you, and I'm not gonna say how, so pretend like I heard you. But S3RL, rave music. Back in the day, there was a rave song from this man, and it is just uh, moments where I feel like I'm too much of a Pokemon nerd. I just get reminded of that song, and I'm like, maybe I am. Maybe I am just living in this Baka world life. The water's so nice. So, chat, what if I told you I'm like actually in my bathtub right now as we speak? Time for a Zazen break is wild. Alright, we finally made it to question number 10. Sick, and it's only been an hour and 13 minutes. This stream's going amazingly. And there's still, like, my outfit I need to show off. this is this is gonna be a fun stream. And a pretty long one. Alright guys. What is a food you swear tastes better at 2 a.m.? Because, like, I know some of y'all be eating way too late. I don't really mean, like, what, like, food actually tastes better at 2 a.m. What I'm basically saying is, like, what food tastes better when it's, like, randomly available. Like, the only thing that's available in that moment that you just, like, you swear it always tastes so good. For me, it has to be, like, spaghetti or just ravioli. Any pasta-related food, I swear tastes a lot better, like, just later, like, after you cooked it. Like, it's done cooking, you put it in the fridge, you put it away, now it's like 2 a.m., pop it out the fridge, put some in a bowl, put it in a microwave, and then it's just, oh, just like the best thing you ever ate. Mmm, pasta. That's it. I love me my raviolis. I love me my pasta. I love me my fettuccine. My rigatoni. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, Train. How did your stream go? Lovely? Was it nice? Oh, hey, Inks. Well, hey, let's go. Iki Aka. Just a wee bit of the juice. My 100 special in a hot spring, and I have 20 questions left. The game pissed me off with the collectible, and I'm mad hungry. You're hangry! Oh no! Oh, I guess this question would make sense then. I just asked this question before you joined. What is a food you swear tastes better at 2 a.m.? I said it was like any type of pastas. Ravioli, fettuccine, spaghetti. Just, Gambi said chili. Which is also another good thing. Oh my god. Mango goes hard for real. This is my regular model. It just it's like I can see why you think VR chat, mainly because my avatar is a booth model. All of the assets were readily available on the interwebs. Just a few minor tweaks, and here I am. But the background is fake. There's no actual background. It's PNG image. Yeah, if I wanted to. But then that make Nova have to redo my model from scratch again. Again, please go over her way, give her a follow. Can I shout her out? Shout out. Shout out. Raven. How does she spell her? Uh, there you go. Go give her a follow. She made my motto. She had to deal with me being an idiot and messing up, and she had to like redo my model like 3 different times from scratch. And she spad run it. She speed run it. She did such high quality in like 30 minutes or less. So please give her a follow, show her support, say thank you. It's like the best model mama you can ever have. I swear. Speedrun mode, no, for real. there's there's 2 outfits for my character. And no, this version is not the actual second version. I mean, the hair is, but I do have other set of clothes. I have 2 sets of clothes. No hiccup. Again, yeah, she had to redo the first set of clothes all on her own, and then they had to do the same thing for my second set of clothes all on their own. W Model Mama for putting up with my BS. Bull squid. And yes, Mango does go hard. Alright, number 11. What is the smallest moment recently that made you smile without thinking? I was hanging out with my lovely friend, Dino, and I was just having a good time. Just genuinely having a really good time hanging out with him. It's not often that I can say that. If it was before, if I'm choosing anyone before, then it would be like Tuna, Inks, Aru, all of them. They also make it easy to smile. Oh, I guess they wouldn't be small moments, but I guess to me, there's some little moment in there that just I'm like, wow, they're my friends. I'm happy. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. What do you guys have to say? What is the smallest moment recently that made you smile without thinking? Sorry, I just kind of got immersed by the song right here. Damn, this for a free song. This is for a copyright free song. This goes hard. But yeah, I just enjoy my friends. They make me smile. They make me laugh. They make me feel like there's a lot more out there. Personally, I can't wait to make new friends. This journey is just beginning, and soon I'll be famous. And I can provide more entertainment for you. That's still crazy to me that I reached 100 followers. Never in my life did I think I'd make it this far. Nor have viewers like you, Train, and Ashton, Gamby. You guys are amazing. Seriously amazing. Why am I yawning? I'm thinking too much. Nah. I am only as good as my viewers are. I'm only amazing because you guys allow me to be. This is like some beat I'd make in my head. Just like walking on the street. Y'all ever make like music in your head and then like wish you actually knew how to do music? Like you have a melody in your head, sounds like that most epic song, just for no one else to hear it. Because you can't hum it. You gotta like hear the same noises again to get there. All the time, real. Stretching my back. Oh, I'm trying to stretch it away so I throw in the flesh in you guys. Ah, my body is so sore. I find it crazy how sore my body is right now. It is. Uh, uh. Next question. I'm impressed, Taco. First time I've seen you bath or shower. Glad you're taking early steps to improve 2026. Shut the fuck up, Inks. Shut. Zip it. Lazy foot. I shower daily, I have you know. Here's another deep question. If your younger self could peek at you right now, what would they find the coolest? I know for a fact, younger me would literally flip out knowing that I'm a VTuber or just a streamer in general. Like actually streaming, playing PC games, having friends to be like, hey, let's play Overwatch in like 20 minutes. That's Jesus. Like that, the concept of me having friends online was so foreign back in the day when I was a kid. I was like, people being friends online? No, no. Then YouTube started blowing up, and I remember watching YouTubers back then, just doing it for the fun of the game, just to make people laugh, just to show off like their little funny moments that made them laugh. Like, I miss, I miss when content was like that, where it wasn't just like I saw this boat in half, or like I spent $1 bajillion to do this and that. Where it was just, hey, here's a funny moment of my friend saying something silly or me doing something pretty cool that I thought, and it made me laugh. And like, what happened to that? What happened to just story times and playing games just for the fun of it? I kind of miss that era. I really do miss it. Where it's just chatting, viewers, having fun, not really having to worry about life. I guess I just always thought of it as an escape. And so when the content changed to more real, grounded stuff, it just kind of got rid of the escape feeling. What do you guys think? What do you think younger you would say is cool about you? Hmm. Man, I don't know if it's because it's cold or because I'm thinking a lot or even talking a lot that I'm yawning so much. You can see me look at chat. I didn't know how good my eye tracking was until now. I can catch it in my preview on Streamlabs. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. Really? There has to be something. just too cool that you got a job now, being an adult. Something simple like that. Alright, how about this? The next question. What's a song that feels like a warm drink to you? What's a song that basically makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside? I actually gotta I'm gonna search up the name again for the one that I like because it's in Japanese. I can never remember what it's actually called. Love is our Taku intro name. Yare yare dekuri dekuru dare dare da-da-da-da-da-da-da-na-na. Yare yare duru. Fiction by Sumika. I just adore it. Like it's such a good song, and I recently found out what the because Spotify added the thing where it could translate the lyrics for you, like on your phone. And I looked at the lyrics, and like I never in my life did I resonated with the song lyrics like so much. And I was like, man, my heart resonated with this song despite not knowing what it was saying, but it gave me that warm feeling. Yet I understood what he was like saying. Fresh Eyes by Andy Grammer. Oh, that's a good one. I think I actually had that on my like list. Yeah, I do have it. That's so funny. I really like the song. Ooh, what's a random object in your room that has really strong emotional ties attached to it? Some of these nonsense anyone can sing. Everybody can sing. It's just those have the vernacular to actually make it sound nice. I could do it and perform. There's a difference between singing performatively and singing for fun. What I do, I like to sing for fun because I am trash at singing. Yeah. Next question. What's an object in your room? What random object in your room has the strongest emotional attachment? For me, it has to be this little treasure chest that I have in the corner of my room, where it has my dog's ashes in it. He was a really good dog to me. And funny enough, today would be his. I actually lost count of the years, but it's been a lot of years since his death, which actually what happened at midnight. Midnight of a lot of Christmases ago. Exactly at midnight, he got hit by a car right in front of my eyes. Oh, what an amazing time to put an ad. They're back. But yeah, his ashes are in a box, a little treasure box that I had made. It was a really interesting experience to make that little treasure box for him. He has his little paw print in there too. I miss that dog. I still dream about him every now and then too. That's what makes it even more sad, is that I dream about him. He's like that Pokemon like you always go back to no matter what. He was a Pomeranian. He was actually supposed to kick the bucket a lot sooner, but I gave it that good old Clifford the Big Red Dog treatment and gave it so much love that it actually lived a couple years longer than it should have. Good times. Good times. The Mimic game is on sale right now. Yeah, it's like $7. But like, is anyone willing to play it? I want to play it, but like, it didn't seem like Tuna and them were interested in playing it. Because it was like, oh, is it another? It was because Kazaru said like it was another Lethal Company. Like, oh man, I wonder if I can get Dino to play it. Have her join. Aww, that's cute. These cell necklaces are fragile too. Wow, that's sweet. Oh, I had an answer in mind for this question, but it slipped my mind now. But the question was, what's one thing you thought was true as a kid that you refused to question? I had something in mind when I wrote it, and now I can't remember. Oh shoot! What was what was my answer? Because there's definitely something I used to believe as a kid that I just never questioned it until like I got became an adult, and I was like, wait a minute, shoot, what was it? What was it? Nah, I lost it. I like, wow. Did I really? I got nothing. I like literally my brain's got nothing. Because there's definitely something. I just it's like on the tip of my finger. What was it? Because I know there's something I knew as a kid that I believed for the longest time, and I was like, wait a minute. As I became an adult, what was it? Pointing. I don't know why that I believed it for as long as I did. I know this is not the answer originally, but this is actually one of like something I never really questioned from my parents. Was that if I pointed at somebody, I'd end up breaking that finger in some way or somehow. Basically, karma would like come back at me, and my finger was shattered. And the reason that like reinforced it even more was that I remember I flipped off a kid back in the day, back in elementary school, and not even long after, I was playing tetherball with my friends, and I punched the metal pole by accident because I completely whiffed the tetherball. I was like plus ultra, like I winded that punch, was ready to go as hard as I could. I missed by an inch, and I full forced into the metal pole, and I shattered my middle finger. It was like really purple, and my teacher. This was the worst thing. I'm left-handed. My teacher did not believe I was left-handed because but I was kind of known as a class clown. A little bit of a hooligan, a little bit of a like, just a very funny guy. I like to make people laugh and enjoy their moments. It was actually Carmen there. Oh, that kid deserved the middle finger. He said something about my mama. Actually, I don't remember, but I know that kid deserved it. I still remember that they deserved that middle finger. But so my teacher goes, Akko, you're not actually left-handed. I see you writing with your right hand all the time. And I'm like, no, I'm actually left-handed, and it really hurts to like write right now. What a solid argument. Thank you. And my teacher goes tells the kid in front of me, who I know does not know their lefts and right. Check my Steam. Item in my inventory. I got nothing. What am I checking my Steam? Nada. But so my teacher tells the kid that's in front of me. He goes, darling, does Akko actually write with his left hand? You sit in front of him all the time. But this girl is like okay, you see how you were facing each other right now? I'm on your computer, or I'm on your phone, or your iPad, or whatever. My left hand, like I'm leaning to my left. It should look like your right, and like vice versa. My left, right, left, right. So she's facing me in a way where my left hand looks like my right hand, and my right hand looks like my left hand. So she looks up to the teacher and goes, "Yes, ma'am, Akko does write with his right hand because I always see him writing with his right." And I go, "Hold on, you don't know your side. You don't know your lefts and rights." And I go, "Turn around and and write like do the motion of how I write." She turns around and picks the pencil up with her left hand, and I'm like, "You see, I am left-handed." But the teacher didn't believe it because I kind of said that they didn't know their left and right, so that just kind of denounced whatever they said. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I I went home that day, and my parents were fuming because my middle finger was purple, like oh, really purple. Look deeper. What am I looking for? What am I actually looking for? Yeah, it's the main meme seven seven Dolores. Very positive reviews. Fresh thing maybe. Rushing. I think it's because I'm streaming. Oh, oh! I got a gift from you. What the? Merry Christmas, Stinky Poopy Baby. You've done great things this year. You keep being yourself, streaming, ignoring my reels, and send them to me a week later. Your father inks. I sent it. I sent you the same reel 2 times. Two. But doesn't that mean I think of you and I watch your reels? Don't lie to my chat like that. I watch them. Accept gift. Unable to accept it into your library. Oh, what? There you go. Now it's added to my library. I don't know why it seems acting weird. Wow, now have the Mimis. Now have the Mimis. Now have the Mimic game. That mean we're streaming that later? Yes. What a time to be alive. But yeah, dude. So my parents are furious, and they stormed me back to the office, and they showed them my middle finger, and they're like, "Tell me what you see," and they're like, "A broken finger," and they were like, "Exactly. Why? Explain to me why did my son come back home with a broken finger and was not sent to the nurse's office, nor was I informed of any of this matter?" I've never in my life I've seen my parents so like formal and on the nose on things, and and I had to get ushered out to a different room so the nurse can put like a splint on my finger for the meantime because I was going splintless. And the nurse knows me. I know the nurse. We're like really good, well acquainted because I get sick a lot. I got sick a lot as a kid, so I was always in the nurse's office. Tonto. Tone, is that my new nickname? Tonto. That's actually a really cute emote. Is that new? Or have you always had that? But yes, I shall hit you up. I'm probably gonna make Dino buy it. We can at least have 3 people playing. I've had it for a little while. Damn, I guess I just don't look at your emotes like that. I think it's stupido. Tonto. Oh, tonto. Oh, oh. Okay, yeah, yeah, you're right. Oh, tontino. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I just, I'm dyslexic. I can't really, I can't see a Spanish word. Like my dyslexia is even worse in Spanish. You can't type something in Spanish and I would get it instantly. It takes a while. It really do be taking a while. But yeah, I'm in the other room. Shut it, shut it. Look at you, floating around. No, hiccup. Look at it go. But yeah, I get it. I go to the doctor's office. I get my splint. My fingers. They show me an X-ray of my middle finger just completely shattered, and we show it to the school. Apparently, I almost got the teacher fired because the day I went back to school, the teacher's like, "Akko, I don't know what your parents said or did, but I almost got fired." And I was like, "Well, I actually broke my middle finger, and I'm actually left-handed, so." And let me flip you off with my, let me indirectly flip you off because I can't bend this finger. I was like, "See, teacher, see." As I'm like holding up the middle finger because I have a splint holding it, and I can't really, you know. uh, but funny enough, the school year was basically about to be over anyways, so I didn't I didn't really get to do much. They were just reading Plant Stanley. I was basically doing little find this image hidden in this image, like find this item hidden in this image type of games. And I just remember I remember they were doing a math problem. No one was answering. No one was doing nothing, and it was bothering me that she kept asking the same question over and over again. So with my right hand, since I stopped bringing like school like utensils except this pencil because I like keeping a pencil in my pocket because I was acoustic. Oh no, not again. No, I used my broken finger. But I grabbed the pencil and I can't remember if I gave it to my friend and had them write it down on the table for me or I wrote it down. But I had the equation written down on the table, and I answered the question, and the teacher looks at me, was angry for a second, and then relieved that someone answered and was correct, and she she uses me as an example, slaps the desk, points at what I wrote on the table, and she goes, "I don't care that Aku just like mess with school property, but at least he's actually trying." And I was like, "You hated my guts a second ago. You hated me as a student, yet now you're praising me like I am your one and only student." Good times, good times. I was very proud of myself in that moment. I don't know if you guys can tell. All right, question 16. He is the chosen one. Yes, I'm the chosen one because I decided to write on the desk. I think I did write. I think I was the one that did write it because I think that's the year I slowly became ambidextrous because I started to learn how to write with my right hand because it kept bothering me that some of the students were not answering the math questions, and I was like, I love math. All right, question 16. What's your preferred math vibe? Quiet, relaxed, or have music blaring in the background? Personally, I like I like a relaxing, basically like this. Nice music, just chilling in the bathtub, surrounded by the water. No soap, because I don't like doing it where there's like a lot of soap because I tend to like just sinking under the bath for a bit, and I don't want to have like soap in my eyes. Soap is like the last thing I do. I just basically it's a bath. I sit in there for a bit, relax, basically drown myself for a bit. Ooh, bet. Oddly specific is what we want. But after I'm done doing my little bath routine, I then take a shower. I gotta have the lights dimmed and everything. Oh, my butt is so sore. I'm trying. Ow! I'm trying to like rest my leg on my other leg, but like, oh, it's like stretching the muscle that's sore. God, I am no longer in shape. When it's like a rainy day and it's nice dark, I put on some R&B, comfy clothes, and drink coffee. You know? Yeah, I fucks with that because actually, there is nothing better than like back in the day when I used to come back from my elementary school because my elementary school is really close to where I live, and I remember just going with my uncle because me and my uncle used to go to the same elementary school, and for the longest time we all used to live under the same roof. Shout out to Mexican households. Um, but when the days are raining, we'd run home, we'd be soaked, and we'll take turns taking a shower because like it's either I go first or he goes first. But it's like it's the sensation of the warm water hitting you after being wet from a rainy day that just feels so good. And then the fact that it's like a long day of school, and then just like knowing the next day you don't have to go to school because it's like a Saturday or something. Just relaxing in the living room, watching some TV, just playing on my DSi. Those were good times. I need it to rain more often where I live. Where I live, I swear. Here's a funny one. What's the most cursed food combo you genuinely enjoy? Like, what are some things that you mix together and say it is a culinary art that other people would be like, why though? Because I have something of a friend who did this, and I tried it, and it's not bad. Am I gonna go out of my way and say this is like something I genuinely enjoy? Not really, but it was pretty good. It was surprisingly good. So basically, I used to have this friend back in elementary school where he used to bring in his lunch. One day, he brings in a lunch pail that was like that had spaghetti, like spaghetti pasta, the long thin noodles, and instead of tomato sauce, it was chocolate syrup, and instead of meatballs, it was marshmallows. That is like on paper sounds horrible, right? But I had a bite of it, and I my mouth did not know how to react. My brain didn't know how to react because it was pretty good. It tasted all right. Nothing like to really write home about and be like, this deserves 3 Michelin stars. But like, it was pretty good. Was your friend Buddy the Elf? No. Dude, it was just golly. The it was good. I kind of like even as an adult now, I kind of look back on the memory as like I wonder if I was like just maybe because I was a kid and that's why I liked it. But like I'm tempted to remake it as an adult, but like I don't want to waste the pasta, and I don't know exactly what his mother did, like if she added sugar to the pasta or not, because it was sweet, it was savory, it was good. You guys have any concoctions that you guys enjoy? Anything as good as the spaghetti chocolate syrup marshmallow balls? God, I just I had one. I once had a phase, but I put ketchup on everything. Pupusas and tacos. Actually, I was about to say that I also had a phase. I was gonna say if I actually had to genuinely answer this question, I used to put ketchup on everything too. But here is a specific thing that I used to do that even now I wonder what was wrong with me. I liked putting ketchup in my ramen. You know the microwavable Maruchans, or I guess it wasn't microwavable, but the Maruchan. That specific brand of not even that, even the like the ones you make in a soup, like in a bowl, in a pot. It was Maruchan and that other one. But I I don't know why, and I don't know why my mother allowed it, but I used to love putting ketchup in it. So, like it was so bad that my mother reminded me of it. I was like, "There's no way I did," and then I just had like a like it's so Raven moment where I like went into my brain and then went back in time and just like saw myself eating it. And I was like, "Oh my god, I did! Oh my god, I actually did!" That was yeah. Hmm. Strange, but hey, sometimes I put sriracha in ramen, but that's not so. You know, sriracha is more alright because you're adding spice to it. spicy ramen's a thing. If your life had background NPC dialogue, what would you mumble all day? Basically, if you were an NPC, what would you say? For me, I think it just has to be just it's recently I blame Dino for this, where it's just randomly I just go yo mama, and I've just been mumbling that all day, like for the past month, where I just randomly just go yo mama, yo mama, yo mama. You know what? Your mama. What would you guys' dialogue be? That's so wild. Like what the fuck? I'm assuming you meant something so wild, even the other NPCs would be like, what the fuck? 2 times did the horse shake a tail, but it never did learn how to walk sideways. Hold on, was it like two times did the cheese roll? 2 times did the cheese shake its tail, but it never did learn how to roll sideways. Something like that. I can't remember what that Darman said in that one gumball thing. This is a good one. What's your comfort game that you'll defend to your last breath? You're silly. Silly haha. Haha, silly Gamby. You're one of my viewers. Dyslexia is in our blood. But a game that I would say is my comfort. Don't cry now. No, no, you're beautiful and amazing and so sexy to be crying. You can't do that. But yeah, what is a comfort game that you will forever say is your comfort game? Your comfort game that you'll defend to your last breath. Me, any Pokemon game. Specifically Platinum. No, Heart Gold. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Soul Silver. Because Lord have mercy, did I have fun with those games? I even had the little the pokey radar thing where it was the first thing to count steps or whatever. I can't remember, but it actually has a significant outcome for technology because they had to make this from scratch, so it can like track your steps and how much you move, just so your Pokemon in the little ball can be happy, be like a little Tamagotchi. Now, a game that causes me pain. There is this one DSi SpongeBob game that I I I used to play a lot of, but there is a level that I cannot pass, no matter my age. I actually haven't tried it recently, but I remember I played it as a kid, I played it as a teenager, and I was like, "Yep, I hate it." There's this one section where I'm inside the stomach of a monster or something. I can't remember whose stomach we're inside of, but we are inside of someone's stomach, and we're like fighting these gas things, and they suck. They kill me very fast and easy. And I remember just raging at the game so much that it just became a discomfort game. Like if you want me to be uncomfortable and angry and just just wanting to explode, make me play that SpongeBob game. We are on question 20. We're so close to the end, guys. So close. We have 9 viewers. Really? Wow. Hello, guys. Thank you for watching me being in a bathtub for almost 2 hours. Or actually, exactly 2 hours. Jesus. Lego Batman 1. That is such a good one. Actually, Lego Batman is also ruined for me. I got soft locked in a Lego Batman game for the DSi, and there was this one time where I was like horribly sick and having horrible migraines, but I was trying to play it anyways. And now, anytime I play that game, I feel that horrible sickness that I had. And it actually it's any Lego game now. I feel horribly sick. That's why I don't really touch any Lego games anymore. There's the Indiana Jones one, the Batman one. For some reason, at any time I was horribly sick, I'd always play it, and now it's just associated with that feeling. Ready? If everyone had a vibe aura color, what do you think yours would be? Like as of today in this moment, what would your color be? I think I'd be giving off a warm hazel glow. My aura, it's so strong. You have a warm vibe for real. I'd try my best. Oh, I dropped my water bottle. Be like a purple, bluish, purplish. Ooh, color of comfort. I always find it funny that people say the the color blue should be synonymous with sad, but in your brain, it is actually the color of comfort. When you look at it, it relaxes your brain enough to be vulnerable like that. Which I always find it funny that people kind of mistake it for the feeling of being able to open up vulnerably is associated with sad thoughts or sad things. So, hey, Valentine, welcome to my 100 follower special. You, however, why'd you walk into me in the boys' sauna room, huh? SMH. I'm joking. I'm joking. Teasing you because I remember you saying that I could call you any gender. um, basically, I'm just doing my 100 follower special. I'm asking questions. We are 20 questions in. Thank you, thank you. Valentine, if you had basically had a vibe or a color, what would yours be? Gamby said his is a bluish purple. I said mine would probably be a hazel purple. Fair enough. That was very fast. Look at you. I'm actively buying a game for my friend. I had a lady tell me I had a purple horse. Did they try to tell you their tarot card readings too? Like I sense a strong aura with this one. It's so strong. Magnitude of your aura, it's unstoppable. I had a purple aura on me. It's silly. Oh, this was gonna be either an embarrassing or a good one. Um, what's a random moment from your childhood you still think about for no reason whatsoever? I have so many to pick from. Oh my god, because I'm just so acoustic and I just like looking back at my childhood. I guess there's there's this one moment where I think I was the fourth grade, yeah, because it was before I switched to my teacher, Miss Terschel's class. I had this teacher before Miss Terschel. Uh, yes, her name was Terschel, and that's why I'm saying it because it is just such a uniquely lovely name that I cannot. I feel like I should not disrespect the name. Streaming model. Oh my god, you're back! Hey, how's it doing, Angel? That was my favorite and only mod. My message failed. Wild. What did you say? What did you put? It's not even bad. Pocket. What did it say? I don't have it open. I can't see. I turn on shield mode. Chat say. Let's see. I don't want to open chat on here because it's gonna. You guys are gonna hear it. You're gonna hear me hear myself. Beat up my brother is bully. Is that what it was? Did it go through? Is that the message? That's so real. You know, the W sister. That is such a W sister move. Just like, oh, I'm a girl, you can't beat me, ha 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 ha. Oh, I'm a woman. Oh, take, hold my beer. Pa-pow! Suddenly, I classify as a female. These hands are rated E for everyone. But for me, the moment that I just randomly think of every now and then was there was a time where I got sent to the nurse's office, and my friend went to the restroom. I was walking back from the nurse's office, and my friend, who also went to the same class as me, was walking out of the restroom. Ow. Hey, Angel. Um, so we meet up, and we're walking to our class, which is not far, mind you. But we were like, how can we make this walk last a lot longer? So me and my buddy had the brilliant idea because his shoe was untied to be like, oh, because they taught us this that whenever one of our friends is tying our shoes, you gotta stand near them to make sure they get it done. And we were like, okay, if our teacher upholds that rule, then all we gotta do is that you have to tie your shoe, and then I have to watch you, make sure you tie your shoe. So now all of a sudden we gotta wait now, and we basically did that over and over again. And we were probably gone for like more than 20 minutes because I like I was in the nurse's office for a while, and it took me a while to feel better again. And my friend was probably like just recently went to the restroom, so altogether, I was probably gone for 3 to 4 hours, and he was probably gone for like 20 minutes. But he knows how to tie his shoes, and and does that. I used to struggle in the 4th grade to tie my shoes because I was like struggling to force myself to do like that other noose method besides doing the bunny ears. So I was like trying to force myself to do the other thing, and my friend was like, "Here, let me just let me tie your shoe for you." And he like kept trying to show me because he knew how to do it. So we take a couple steps, and I'm like, "Oh no, my shoe's untied." And then he'd take a couple steps, "Oh no, my shoe's untied." And he had those Velcro sneakers. Oh, you best believe I was rocking the Skechers Firefighter, like flame fucking Skechers back in the day. You best believe I was rocking those. Yeah, the little jumpy, the ones that gave me a spring jump. Oh, baby. The police car one. Ooh, I was. Ooh, you better hide your girls, cause my mama said I was handsome in those. Need the loop de loop sign. Got a loop de loop and pull. Now your shoe is looking good. Yo, where the clothes at? Well, I'm in a hot spring. Why would I be in the water in clothes? SMH. I'm confused why he naked. No, for real. I'm telling you, it's the bathtub stream. I just made it as a hot spring stream because 100 followers, and I wanted to do something funny and nice. Ah! Thank you for adding to the water. But 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 so I just no question. I accepted. Yeah, as my viewers should. I'm an idiot and I am impulsive. Y'all should get used to it by now. I just gave a gift to my friend, and my friend immediately just went address now. I'm like, oh, okay. It's funny. I adore them. They're a really good friends. But so we're gone for 30 minutes, tying our shoe over and over again, and I look up as my friend is tying my shoe, and I'm like, man, what a nice day. And I look straight ahead, and I see our teacher standing outside the room, staring at us, and I mean, staring daggers. I never in my life did I feel like I was about to get like murdered, like so bad. Like I like it was like as a kid you did something wrong when someone stares at you and like you can feel it. It's Merry Christmas and all the holidays. Exactamundo. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Merry Joanna. Yeah. Your teacher was ready. No, for real. She really was. Oh God, Papa, why? Not in the public pool. Not in the public spa. Get a can of whoop ass. No, for real. Dude, she was. Dude, I told my friend, I'm like, don't look now. But our teacher's staring at us, and he freezes. He looks up at me and he goes, "Don't say that. Don't joke around like that." And I'm like, dude, she's staring at us. And I'm like, just finish tying my shoe, and then we're just gonna book it back. And so he finished tying my shoe, and then we just started running to the class, and we're like, pretending nothing happened. And she closes the door before we can get in, and she's staying outside with us. And she goes, "Y'all know you were gone for like an hour, right?" And I'm like, "Well, I was going. I like, I thought I was thinking fast. I was like, never did my brain work so fast. I was thinking of every excuse I could have said under the sun." And my friend over here is doing the and I'm like, "Teacher, well, I'll have you know, I just got out of the nurse's office, so I just managed to catch up to my friend, and that's what happened. That's the thing." And then I pat my friend on his chest, and I'm like, arm around him, like, "And my boy here, I don't know if you know this, but he has really bad dietary issues, and he just told me, and don't tell the other kids, that he really really needed to poo." And my friend was just trying to like play along and just nodding and everything. And the teacher bought the friend's excuse, but She didn't buy my excuse because the nurse called her after I left, being like, "Hey, by the way, I'm sending Akko back to class. He's feeling better now," and all that, which was again 30 to an hour ago. Hey, Gabs. Yes, the nurse saw me out. She knows me. We knew each other. She was my soul sister, and she ratted me out. Dude, that nurse and me have such an interesting relationship because I used to go to the nurse so much. She was like a second mother to me at school. It was so bad that I've accidentally called her mother a couple times. Yeah, she was a narc. Yeah, no, my friend was able to get away scot free, but I got in trouble. Yeah, I would randomly think of that moment in my life. Just man, I can see the teacher's face right now as we speak. The daggers that held in my just staring at us. She did proceed to get moved out of our school like short after, and that's when I had moved into my other teacher, my fourth grade teacher, Miss Herschel. So this white teacher who was the sweetest thing you would have ever met. She was, dude. I was known as a bad kid because I liked to talk a lot and I liked to just basically mess around and make people laugh. I was kind of a class clown, but like not the mean kind where I'm like disrupting to just be disrupted. I throw jokes when it's appropriate. Gotta pop out, have fun, holidays, put some clothes on. I'll put them on after I'm done with my questions. Bye bye, Angel. I will put them on. Have a good day. Happy holidays. Drink some eggnog. Hey, happy wishes to the family. But dude, this teacher was so sweet and nice that I wanted to change my life because of her. I was like, I want to be a good student for you. You make me want to be a good student. Because she made like learning fun. Akko was bad. I wasn't bad. I was good, smart, attentive, but I just happened to say jokes in times where teachers don't want to hear jokes. How does Akko spend the holiday? God forbid a brother just wants to relax in the nice warm sanctity that is a hot spring and bring my keepsakes along. God forbid this is an all paid expense trip. The best way to spend the holidays. Exactly! No! Was that a shark? Mixed gender hot spring for real. So watch where your eyes at, okay? Watch where your eyes go. Little brother breathe. Little brother breathe! Freaky host stream, thanks for the prime, Papo. That reminds me, guys, if you have a Amazon Prime account, make sure to do the free subscription. Because the more money I get, the more money goes back to you, and I can do silly things like this. It's like, oh, I got my paycheck from Twitch not that long ago, and that money is going into artwork that you guys get to see. Shout out to Peachy, who I commissioned. I can't wait. I can't wait to sit down, talk to her, show her like the ideas, what I want to do. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. But yes, next question. Oh, this is the sweet one. If you had a rubber duck, little rubber ducky, what would you name it? What would you name said rubber ducky that would accompany you to every bath trip that you'll ever have, or spa trip, or sauna trip? See, I watched Sesame Street and I remember the rubber ducky song. My rubber ducky. Oh. I named mine Quacker. Quackster. Quacker. That's too close to another word. Mr. Quacksalot! Or Duckin? Quack Duckin? Quaxley! I think I named my little rubber ducky kid. Mainly because there is a YouTuber back in the day who was a duck who was named Quib. Yeah, but duck at the shit. Gabs, you sweet innocent soul. Never change. Never change at all. I like Kib, that's a cute name. Right! Sir Quackleton. I love Quackleton. But yeah, Kib. If I had a rubber ducky, I'd name him Kib. Spelled with a C, actually. Not a K. Yeah, be Kib. And he'd be singing the. And like every time I squeak him, he don't quack. He just starts singing Buttercup. Why don't you build me, Buttercup, baby, just to let me down. It messed me around, and the worst of all, never said baby like you say you do. I love you still, I love you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. Build me up, Buttercup, don't break my heart. I don't know, something about a little rubber ducky singing that song every time we squeeze him. It's just ah. Yeah, I love that song too. It's like one of my favorite songs to sing in karaoke. That and the Come On Eileen, ba-da-da-da-da-da. In this moment, you mean everything. Da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. That's such a good one. Like the singing fish, exactly. Exactly like the singing fish. Y'all have to know Come On Eileen, right? That's such a good song. That's my dad. There's a stupid joke every time I try to mention that song that my dad does. Anytime I mention like, oh, I love the song "Come On Eileen," I love "Come On Eileen," and then he's like, "You do what to Eileen?" And I'm like, "No, not like that, father, no, no, no." Exactly, he does that, Papa. Like that whole entire, it's like that Lightning McQueen, the Piston Cup. He's like, he did what to a cup? Lightning McQueen did what to his cup? The song is called "Come On Eileen." Coming. I don't think I spelled "coming" right. Sasako. Don't do it. But I like the song. I got it. I just got it. All right, next hit before it gets weird. All right, next question. What comfort thing stuck with you your whole life without you realizing it? Oh, this is a strange one for me. This is about to be a little silly. I'm gonna be a little silly for this one. So, a comfort thing that I do that I didn't realize I camped as a kid until like I like instinctively did it and then I like caught myself doing it was I like to rub my lip on soft fabric. Velvet fabric, soft fabric, anything like that just had like fur, like anything that like really soft. I'd like to rub my lips on it. Not like in a kissing way, but just like if I was putting chapstick. For some reason, it makes my lips all tingly, and it's like it feels nice and comforting. And I'm like, why do I do this? But that is a comfort thing that has stuck with me as a kid because I used to do that with like this old cover that I used to have, and I was like, and it was like a really soft cover that I adore, and I was like, it's soft, and I wanted like to snuggle up with it as hard as I could. Bottom. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-dum, ba-da-da. So what about you guys? What is a comfort thing that stuck with you your whole life without you realizing it? Exactly. Dino! Dino de Noche! I saw your Discord message. You doofus. So I want to play a game with you, doofus. I was gonna buy that game for myself, but Inks bought it for me, so I was like, who can I spread the joy to? And I was like, I know exactly who. Someone who made my Christmas a lot better last night. Why do you not reply? Because I told you give me time, damn it! Give me time! I still need more time. And what if I wanted another excuse for you to join back in stream? Nah, I told my parents. What do you mean you told your parents? You told them what? The Mimic game. The one where it's like I think it's pronounced it's spelled Mimesis about your Christmas. Oh no. Yeah. They're gonna be like, buckle up, we're on a road trip. We're making sure this boy gets a good Christmas. Give give me. No way that your parents. No. Give me time, doofus. Give me time. Eventually. You're so sweet, I swear. W friend. W friend. Amazing friend. Guys, shout out to Dinah. Amazing person. Really amazing person. Give him a follow. Not really updated. Do not give me anything on Throne. I said like not at all because I just kind of put that there just to put it there because people are like, oh, put a Throne, and I was like, eh, eh. But I do need to update my Throne because there's actually stuff that I kind of want that would probably be helpful. I figured we were looking you and your family. Oh God. I'll go ahead. 69 games on Steam. Interesting. Actually, I don't anymore. But I haven't updated it on Discord because I kept it at 69. because, because I'm such a. I'm such a child when it comes to that number. uh, uh, you should. You should see my earlier clips of me laughing with this. My first ever clip that I posted on TikTok and Instagram was me playing as Jeff, and I accidentally spit out cap the like I use his ultimate and I catch the. I got a mic. I gotta set it up. Real. Oh wait, you got a mic for Christmas? Oh. Dino de Noche is getting upgrades, people. Upgrades! Upgrades! I know you can't hear it, but I'm like snapping and like clapping upgrades. I need to set up my stream deck too. I have that. You got a stream deck too? Damn, they spoiled you. Damn, girl. No, we can hear that. Okay, good. Man, damn. Is that what Christmas is supposed to be like? A few months ago, real. Yeah, I need to update my throne so people don't actually give me things that I don't want or need. Gabby, Gabby, you don't understand how how that just like threw a you just slapped me with a memory. Back in middle school, speaking of the what that other question a while back was like what's a random moment from your childhood you still think about for no reason? Another memory that I think about for no reason is back in middle school when I did the theater class for that 1 year. I I had to do the Lion King play, and I had to play for roles. Me and my friend William at the time. Well, and I saying at the time. Actually, no, yeah, at the time. Um, we both knew how to make each other laugh. This guy was like the bros to bros. Never in my life have I ever had a bro like him. That you are a theater kid. I'm not a theater kid. I only had it for 1 year, but damn, did I wish I had it for more. I also was in fashion for a year. Yeah, I was kind of forced into fashion because there was no other electives that I could have gone into besides flight in space, which I already did. Oh my god, fashion, that's so cool. Anyway, it was cool until they made me wear a Forever 21 bag as a skirt and a trash tank top out of, like, I had to wear a tank top that was made out of empty chip bags that was licked clean or washed. I had to wear that as a tank top. And I had to show it off to everyone because I had to be like, oh, this is our fashion. But none of the girls in my group wanted to wear the clothes, and we were gonna fail if we didn't. And I had to bite the bullet. Because the teacher decided, yeah, I'm gonna choose randomly which one of you is gonna do it, and she just points at me. She's like, Akko, you do it. It's because you're all that and a bag of chips. But they created a role for me in my homeschool co-op. Never got to perform. It was a Christmas co-op and spray painted building. Oh, and the spray painted on the building theater to kill us, so not go for a while. Oh, I could have had a solo too. Cool. You were in a musical? You can, I would not be surprised if you can sing. Oh my god, Bopple, I got a friend request from you? Yes. As a type of Lil Nas X would wear. No, real! Because, dude, okay, so it was the chip bags were inside out, so the shiny bits were outside. And I had that as a tank top. We had sticked it together with hot glue and a dream. And that wish list is also outdated. There's actually nothing on my wish list that I want to play at the moment. But I will accept your friend request because you are actually my friend. I like having more friends on my Steam. Oh, that's me. That's my name. Don't worry now. Never got to. Well, we need to recreate a theater thing for you. We gotta have Dino singing on stream. I'll go to the wish list. It's friend. You can look at my wish list, but there's really nothing, no game that I really want. All the games that are in my wish list are just like on there, and I just kind of don't want to remove them because, like, what if one day I do want it? But like, what about me on the singing on the stream? I said that we need to recreate your little theater thing so you can have your little singing moment, and we're gonna do it on stream. Oh lord. But oh, I was so scared. Well, you'll have your friends around you. It's gonna be a friend project. Dino de Noche is now rumored to have an eloquent singing voice. Chat, extra, extra. Read all about it. Read all about. Read all about it. I can speak. I promise you guys, I can speak. I get all tongue tied. I swear. No proof. Well, you do have a really good range on your voice. I have noticed the way your voice dips in and stuff. It's really good. I wouldn't be surprised if you're really good at belting. like a Frank Sinatra song. Like if you can sing My Way. I feel like you have like such good emotion in your voice too. But that's just me. That's just me. But yeah, oh, so the hyena thing. So we were doing the Lion King, and I had to play for a role. Me and William decided to do the Shinza and the other guy. I can't remember, but because we're both dudes, one of us had to be the girl. and and again, I don't mind biting the bullet. And my teacher chose again, and there we go. I was gonna be Shiniza, the female hyena, because me and William just we cannot stop laughing when we're together. I'm telling you, that was the bro of all bros, the dudes of all dudes. Never in my life have I had a male friend that was just like we clicked like that. We also beat each other up and did parkour, so you know, we were like guys, we were actual guys. And then he had a crush on one of my friends, and then it just kind of went downhill from there. It's funny because he had a crush on a friend that he he had a crush on a friend that he never interacted with, and like so I had like 20 different friend groups back in middle school, and all of them never really interacted with each other, but they all knew of each other because I would talk about each all of them with them. And so William sees me with the girl, like the girl of his dreams, basically, and he's like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's my friend Daisy." And they're like, and he's like, "Whoa, like, is she single?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." He's like, "You think I have a chance? Can you tell her that I like her or something?" I was like, "I'll tell her." I was like, "I don't know if anything's gonna come of it." Yeah, nothing did come of it, but because me and Daisy had to take the same bus on the way home, he kind of started believing that me and her were idol when we weren't. He was just a really good friend that we just so happened to be in the same bus. Daisy would end up later like dating some guy from another school that like came over for like a year. Really cool guy too. Poor William, heartbroken and distraught. Good times though, good times. Damn, yeah. All right, next question. If you had to replace your hands with utensils, which one are you picking? Me, I'd pick forks. Walking around with forks for hands. Kasane Tato. Knives. Now hold on. You're the, Dado, you're the second person or the third person to show me the coffee widget. I'm debating on buying it. I'm not sure if I actually want it or not yet because I'm trying to figure out how would I have it work and like what would I do with it. Because I want to do something sweet and nice with it. I'll pay for it. You don't need to do that. You don't need to get me a gift. But I am. We are gonna talk later, though. I am calling you after stream because I want to hear the tea of how you told your parents about my Christmas. I want to know how I'm just curious on how they reacted because I feel like that's a story. I feel like there's a story there. Welcome back. Got a phone call. Damn. So you ended my phone call for another phone call? SMH. Not really. I don't think at least. Well, it's like I guess maybe your family is more normalized to you having online friends. My family never were akin to me having online friends because the so let me tell you a story, guys. Back in the day when I was younger and I was playing on my Wii U, I was horribly sick, and I found out that my headphones can connect to my headset and work as a microphone that I can use to talk to people on in the games. I was playing Call of Duty 2 on my Wii U, And before anyone says anything, yes, Call of Duty 2 was on the Wii U, and it was playable, and it was super fun, and there was a lot of people. Yeah, no, that's why. That's what my family thinks too. Don't talk to anyone, basically. And honestly, I probably was getting groomed on Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but like I'm smart. I understand like limits people should have. I have boundaries. I was a really good kid that had boundaries. And my dad moved to the UK and married a lady on the line. Like, Dad, it's wild. Does he say it's Tuesday, ain't it? And sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But there was a moment where I was playing in my grandmother's room because I was the only good TV at the time. It was the most modern TV that we had, and playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm talking to people online, and I'm sick. I'm coughing, and I'm basically dying while playing. And I'm a kid. I don't know when to like mute myself and like how to mute myself and all that. So I'm like, you guys are gonna hear me talk and blab and cough and die. And so this guy, let's for all intents and purposes call him Dr. Pepper because I cannot remember what his name was. My dad calls him Dr. Feelgood because that we can't remember. We just remember his name had Doctor in it. But anytime we think back of it, it's just Doctor something, Doctor Pip, Doctor Pepper, Doctor Feelgood, Doctor Miscellaneous. But his name had Doctor in it, and and this guy is over here telling me like, "Wow, you sound really sick. You should drink medicine. You like, did your parents get you medicine?" Like he was talking in that weird creeper voice, and I was like, "Yeah, medicine. I already took it." He's like, "You should take more, or like, you should let me talk. Like, you should like let me see what you're doing and all." And I was like, "Oh, you're weird." And and there was a moment where my parents are like, "Well, who are you talking to?" Because I'm like answering vaguely to these people, like, "Yeah, I'm like getting taken care of. I'm sick, and yada yada, blah blah blah." And and at some point, oh, I got a gift from Bappo. What did you give me? What did I get? What did Bappo give me? I got Call of Boba. You don't need you don't need to give me nothing. Dano says it was a good game, and I plan to stream it at some point, but I didn't plan to stream it at any time soon. Jesus Christ, that game has been good so far. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm a little nervy on playing it, but because the making of the boba. I was never good at those games where they're like, "Oh, make this, make that in a certain amount of time." I mean, okay, I could do cooking like overcook really well. But like if you're telling me that I need to make something at a certain amount of time and remember the ingredients and how it should be done, I am I'm dumb as bricks. I was dumb as a kid. Shelter, yeah, so I had no idea. No, me too. Me too. I have very overprotective parents even to this day. It's like no matter how old I get, they still see me as their little guy. Again, I don't blame them, and I love them for it because they take care of me. They make sure I'm okay. But sometimes I wish they realize I am also an adult, and that my reasons of why I'm helping them pay bills are very like useful and stuff. A lot of my money goes into them. That's why I don't really have a lot. I just want to make sure my parents and family have a okay life. They raised me. They tried their best. They deserve to have an easier life. I was on this anime dress up site, and people did sigh. Oh, sigils, where you take pictures of yourself, hold the papers, and wow, that is terrifying. Why is that? Why was that a trend? Why was that a thing they did? It just kind of reminds me of those. And you get paid for them as well. So I was like, okay, you know what? I would have been gullible. I would have done the same. I would have done the same. Free money. What? Oh my god! Dude, that's wild. Yeah, your friend could have told you before. That is wild. People are strange, and they like strange things. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So the uncles like speed. No, I do not. That is myth. That is lie. That is rumors. These allegations. They're allegations. Ah! God forbid I like a tall, strong lady. Okay, say less. But yeah, Dr. Field freak. Okay, my fault, Dino. I just want to be able to play fight with my significant other. SMH. That is, that's oh my god. That's so bad. Oh my god. Wow. Just wow. I was lucky that I never really ran into freaks. Like my only ever time that I ran into a weirdo online was with Dr. Pepper. Because at some point on the Wii U, you were able to do FaceTime basically on that. And he kept telling me like, "Hey, we should FaceTime. Like, we should call on WeChat. Like, I want to talk to you. I want to see you." And I'm like, "No." One, because I was nervous as hell as a kid, and I was super shy. And two, I was very sheltered, and I understood the dangers of the online world because I wasn't dumb. Not to say that people that have gone through are dumb. I was very aware. I was acutely aware of how bad people were as a kid because I was failed multiple times by adults. I was sheltered and no one told me shit. Yeah, I sadly had to figure out everything on my own. And then I met some really good people online every now and then who told me the dangers of the people online. People are weirdos. All right, next question, number 25. You get one useless superpower. What is it? What is a useless superpower that you would love to have? That would only like benefit you, basically. I think warming up tea after it gets cold. That is actually really that's a good one. I wish I had the superpower to make anything I touch at will to become a fidget toy. Like if it doesn't look like it should be a fidget toy, if I touch it, it like somehow works as a fidget toy, and then like it's random. So I can touch a door, and then it becomes like one of those. Like if it's 1,000-degree knife, and I could cut through it with my hand, or something like that, and like it becomes foam, and I can squish it. But then I would lose the door. But like a fidget spinner with blades. I'm sorry, what? 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 Your grandparents gave you a weapon and said it was a fidget toy. Here you go, Leslie. Don't lose a finger now. It's so cool. You send me a photo. I need to see this. I need to see what kind of blade you're speaking of because I have a fidget toy that's kind of like a a shuriken. I have like a little spinner that's like one that has like little pointed ends, but I can't really hurt myself on it. I have grown up with knives. I have two. You have two swords as well. What the? Why are you so cool, Dino? Why are you so cool? I got the. I got 30. We're at 25 now. And yes, I was 10 first when you were here. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You just exude coolness constantly. It's crazy, actually. Like the coolest person I met in a long time. Damascus, Damicus, Damascus, damn. Yeah, that is a very sharp knife. Jesus. Oh, I'm being stupid on purpose. I'm being stupid on purpose, Dino. I have a Master Sword replica. That's so cool. I have batons. I'm technically baton certified. I got the sword from Braveheart, and tall as I am, I don't. Most swords are like what, 3 feet? How tall are you? Damascus means yeah, it's a type of metal. It's a specific type of metal. It's a very strong metal too, if I remember. It's the one that you can do with the cold touch, the where it's usually super cold. I'm 4'11". Jeez, oh my God, Valentine, we could have been the same height. I used to be 4'11" all my life until high school, where I started sleeping a lot more and I grew a full foot basically. I'm like 5'8", 5'8", 5'11". Yes, I know that's a wild jump, but like I have friends that keep saying they're 5'11", and I'm like as tall as them or taller, and I doubt my doctor's lying to me. Sleep makes you grow. Yeah, I'm just like, okay. You can't have like little naps. Little naps do not make you sleep or make you grow. You need to have full on deep slumbers. You need deep slumbers, good good eating habits, and you need to stretch every day that you wake up. You can still technically grow an inch, or not an inch, yeah, a little inch if you do that every day from now on. Oh no, I get depression. I got depression. I sleep. That's the magic. You're 5'6". Oh my God, Dino. I can like rest my hand on your shoulder. I can rest my arm on your shoulder. And last I checked, I was 5 foot. I will punch you. I will welcome the punch with open arms because it would be so worth it. Dang it! They can tussle. Put up your dukes. Why I oughta. I'm average height for a woman. Too old to grow anymore. Bappo, you're not that old. You're still very young. You're very young in my eyes. You probably will, Dino. I take that. I'll keep it above 50 with you. You probably would win. You got a handicap though. I broke my arm. My left arm is not as strong as it used to be. I'm making the excuses now. I'm making the excuses now. Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. I don't want to fucking hear. It's just me and my stepstool against the world. Real. Wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. Alrighty, next question. What was the last thing that made you genuinely snort laugh? Like laughing, snorting, gasping for air. What was the last thing that made you guys like really, really laugh? And I mean, I bet you guys can tell when I was. It was earlier in the stream. Oh, big stretch. Ooh, God, my butt is still so sore. It's so cute. It's actually like very cute. Okay, now hold on. You don't need to draw that conclusion. I'm just sore from yesterday. I'm just sore from yesterday. I genuinely don't know what I did that made me so sore. But I'm like recounting my day yesterday, and I'm like, what happened? Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve was yesterday. All I did was set up Christmas holiday stuff, slept, ate food, did the Christmas wrapping opening stuff, pick up the trash and stuff, throw stuff away, and I'm like, why my butt hurt? Why my butt so sore? Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Like stretching the muscle every time. From squatting, I'm assuming the squats. Oh, that's between you and God. There you go, boom. A reason why I laughed really hard. So if I had to say it like a moment before, I guess the last thing that made me laugh before today's stream would have to be hanging out with Dino last night. That was a good time. Good time. I love my friends. What about you, Papo? What was something that made you hard laugh? I don't remember. It's crazy. Oh, you don't have a moment where you and your hubby, oh, he cracked a joke and it made you laugh? I have memory loss. You are not at that age, Papo. Give yourself more credit. Poor Dory. We're getting close to the end of the question. Yippee! Right. Question number 27. If happiness could take a physical form, what do you think yours would look like today? So if happiness could have a physical form, what would it be? I'll tell you now. It'd be a very lovely woman. I can enjoy my nights with, talking, laughing, just spending hours with. Much time to laugh. Big ass cup of coffee, cup of tea. Okay, okay. Here I am being like it would be another human being, and you guys are like sunflower, a cup of tea. I feel silly now. Pieces of tea. I said some big old bitties. What can I say? Some calcium cannons. Not sound. They are not unappealing. And it's not just the cannons that come with the. It's not the cannonballs that come with the cannon that really entice me. It's the person behind it. Being able to talk for hours, laugh, have silly moments, banter, little flirts here and there. I like the butts too. Now hold on. I just like everything about a woman. What can I say? Women are nice. Women are cute. Women are beautiful. Why are you looking at me like that? Do you not agree? Women are nice. Dino, you still here? Do you agree with me? Taco Bell. You know what? Now I want Taco Bell. Taco's happiness is a hot woman. Hell to yeah. need me a tall woman who is strong, insecure, loves to cosplay so I can take a bunch of photos, loves to sing, sweats a lot. But Rhea Ripley can step on me. Isn't that one WWE girl, the goth girl? Yes, I thought so. Even I know her. It's bad. That's such a telling sign that even I know her. Sweats, yes, sweats. It is. It is not a thing that I like to be proud. That I proudly say that I enjoy in a woman. But is it? It's a thing. It's a thing. I mean, Demetrius. The thing is that I don't want a tall lady because I want someone to like step on me. I just want a tall lady because it just there's more of them to love. You know. That's all. That's really all I want a tall lady for. They don't need to be tall. Honestly, a tiny one would also be nice, like a shorter one, because then you could like I can like hug them and like envelop them with my body when I hug them. I want to climb the mountain because the mountain have eyes. I'm trying to look at them eyes. But no, because even it's not always been a tall lady. It's just more recently where I'm like I want a tall girl. But before it's always been like I want to say 5'6", maybe the shortest I'll go is for like 4. Actually, yeah, 4'11" to 5'6". That was like the short and tall range that I liked. Because I want someone that can like climb into my hoodie and just snuggle as we like play something on the Nintendo Switch or something. Just idly talk about our day and laugh about things. What can I say? I'm rather wholesome. I just want a really wholesome kind of love. That's what my happiness looks like. Someone I can cuddle with, play games, be an idiot, just talk. Yes, and boobs. I don't discriminate. I don't mind. I don't mind a cutting board. Cutting boards ain't so bad. All right. Next question. What temperature is your ideal healing water setting? Mine's is like in the like basically it's like when you take a shower or you're just like sitting down in the water. What is like the perfect temperature for you? Do you like it cold? Do you like it kind of cold, kind of warm, really warm, super warm, or just neutral? Personally, I like it really cold. Not like ice cold, but like semi cold. I like to pretend I'm in hell. Valentine, who hurt you? Hot lava. Am I the only one that likes cold water? You're less likely to get a sunburn in them. But in showers, I genuinely go for a warm shower at first, and then I end it on a cold little bath, cold little shower, cold little rinse. Alrighty, 2 more to go. If you can instantly master one hobby for fun, what would it be? Drawing. I would learn how to draw. Now, if I had a hobby that I'd instantly get like good at, is being musically into. I want to be able to play instruments again. I used to know how to play the piano and guitar, but I just kind of stopped. And then I just
It's not in my memory anymore. That's right. You do draw, don't you, Valentine? How come I don't get no fan art? You hate me or something? No, no, hold on, no, Bubble, no, bad Bubble. I do not want to draw V. Maybe glass blowing or pottery. Now, you know what? That's such a fun thing to do. That is honestly such a fun thing to do. I'm miffed. My middle school had a pottery class, but they got rid of it because it was. So my middle school used to be very racist. It was only people that were in the neighborhood. It was open only to the people in the neighborhood. So which was a lot of white people. So it was really well funded, and they had a lot of nice stuff. And there's some classroom like when they opened up the school to people of poverty like myself, um, they they only let me. Wow, but man, you're lucky you got to take ceramic classes. Um, I get to my school and it's now heavily defunded because the people that wanted to keep it just their area had like an argument, and so now it was split into two schools. My side got the majority of it, but the actually well funded side got the basically they got the indoor classrooms. They got the real middle school experience. It wasn't outdoors. It was well maintained. Had a bunch of stuff to like help out. They had iPads, computers, like really nice iPads and computers. We got iPads too, but it was like meh. And they had pottery class. They had actual fun electives. I mean, yeah, I had we still had like still good stuff. I had my flying space and engineering classes, but I wanted pottery class. I wanted to do ceramics. I wanted to make stuff. I grew up in the hood till high school. Then it was in the normal middle class. Lucky, I still am in the hood. Chat. If we give me enough money, I can leave the hood. I can get out of the hood, guys. If everybody were to just donate to me, that's what I want for Christmas. Is to get out of the hood. HOA, but I swear to God, people always shooting last. That HOA board meeting about to be crazy. I'm gonna go out there with the chocolate. You mean chocolate? There it is, chocolate. Oh, let's see. You're about to give a can of whoop ass with chocolate. I need to know your ways. If you can beat someone up with a piece of chocolate, I need to bow down and be like, teach me your ways, sensei. Ready. The last question before I switch to the other outfit and I just show off everything. Anything is a weapon if you're crazy enough. True that. Truer words have never been said, which actually follow along with this last question. If you had a personal loading screen tip, what would it say? AKA, if you basically had a tip for everybody, like a random tip that sounded like a loading screen, what would you give? Valentine, would yours just be anything as a weapon if you're crazy enough? I think mine would be more. Life is short. Punch that bitch in the throat. Life is short. Crash out. Crash out right now. You know that one thing that you said that didn't bother you? Let it bother you. Go call that person. Let them know. I think my loading screen tip would just either be something silly, just like look both ways before you cross. JK, probably just protect your peace always. My loading screen tip is that every emotion needs to come and go. If you're sad, let it happen. Happy, let it happen. Your main goal is not to always be happy. Be neutral. That would be my little loading screen. I live by those words. So whenever I get seasonal depression, it's not that bad because I just kind of ride the wave of it. I let myself be sad. I let myself feel down, but I make sure to like time myself. Eat food. Like, okay, at these hours, this is when I usually eat, so I'm gonna have to eat something, even if it's a little. I gotta eat something. Gotta make sure I'm drinking water. Do the same thing. Because I'm sad, don't mean I gotta stop functioning. Good tip. Good tip, guys. Was that a good tip? Good loading screen tip. I was drinking water when you sent that. That's crazy, Valentine. That's crazy. Be happy like Akko. Is that your tip? Yeah, I guess I am just kind of always happy, ain't I? Now, alright, keepsakes. Put your clothes back on. Now, hold on! I will. I think I've been here long enough to turn this poll. And let's be honest, I'm pretty sure this poll is now just Akko soup at this point for how long I've been here. Should I start making an Akko flavored tea? Oh, hey, Dino. Put your clothes on. Stealing the bath water. That's selling bath water. Yeah. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. I gotta make sure everything works. Hello. Akko's flavored gamer subs. Now, hold on. Why are we talking about me having a gamer subs flavor? But hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Everyone watching? Is everyone here? You guys ready? I want a gamer subs flavor. Oh, I thought you were trying to say you wanted my Akko flavor gamer subs. I was about to say, hold on. Hey guys, I'm wearing a beret. I don't know if you remember, but I kept saying that in my Pokemon stuff that I have an outfit coming up that's basically this outfit. Yeah, what do you What did you reply to? They said it. I did not say it. I did not say that I was gonna make. But here is outfit number one. But there is something very specific about this outfit that I want to show off. I have a little lotus eye. Now, for you keen viewers who have followed me for a bit, um, the reason why I have this in general is because my wife died a long time ago. I, her eye is basically the blue eye that I have right now. And recently, I never really allowed myself to breathe it. I have such good friends. Life has been more different than I could ever imagine. So many keepsakes. I finally feel okay to just breathe. That's what the eye is. She's finally blooming. I'm finally allowing myself to be sad. No, guys. No. I'm trying to be all like, cinematic and like sad, and then all of you guys are just, I'm sorry it was gonna be a sailor outfit. It was going to be like, get out of here. I'm trying to have a moment. I'm out here trying to have a moment. Well, in lore, my VTuber character is an echo of myself. I actually never got a chance to wipe up the girl that I wanted to wipe up. She kicked the bucket. So, at least this version of me did. And me and him kind of are parallel. I recently learned to finally just breathe and close my door. And, okay. and, and so that means my character finally allowed himself to bloom after death. That's already gonna be a thing. There's gonna be a maid outfit at some point at 1,000 followers. I said. I'm listening to. I swear, I'm over here trying to. I'm, I'm over here trying to have a moment with you guys. Need it in VR. Now hold on. Why do you need me specifically in a maid outfit in VR? My eyebrow is up. Eyebrow up. Eyebrow up emoji. I'll join. I will look good. Well, there's no doubt about that. Avatar is very beautiful. I can't get over how nice. That's funny. Because you're a doofus. That's what it is. Dino Day Doofus. That's why you got that nickname. But this is outfit one with the little eye thing. Look at the fit. Look at it. I got a little beret. I didn't realize this until Dinah pointed it out, but I got little cuffs. Look at them. How nice and soft I look. I thought the pants would reach a lot lower, but yeah. Got nice shoes. Did not mean to move my. Oh, look how nice I look. 1,000 Twitch for maid outfit. Exactamundo. That's the next goal. Milestone. I could be convinced to do it at 200. I could. It is very possible to convince me to do it at 200. My next is 500. Jesus. Only I could dream. I can dream to make it a 500 someday. But here's outfit one. Outfit two. You guys got a little sneak peek of. I just want to say that this outfit, the jacket, the pants, and the shoes, and that was all free. These were free assets that I was allowed to use. That's my starter milestone actually because yeah, 200. I got pants like that. These are really nice pants. Really, really nice pants. I honestly might get something like this IRL. What are you looking at? Happened rather fast. Well, some of us didn't have a fast boom. I actually I have been streaming for a lot longer than I think. I started all the way back in 2018, 2019, and then before that I had another account. I don't think this account was new. I think this account's more newer. I think I started streaming on this account in like 2022. I want to say maybe 2021. Yeah, I can't remember. I put rocks in the pockets. Now hold on. I really like this fit. Again, shout out to Nova, Raven Nova, my model mama. She did so well, and I just she's amazing. She's the best. Please show her some love and support. Let her know that I sent ya, because God, she deserved it. She made all of this in one day, basically. Yeah, but this outfit, you guys are gonna see a lot of, because I plan on doing little videos for you guys that dive into my character's lore, which also kind of in turn dives into my lore, because I have a crazy life that I love sharing and I love keeping track of. But because I have a crazy life, I want and my character kind of echoes me. I have been trying to figure out how to write stories for my character. They have pocket rocks. I used to actually. It's not so out of pocket. No pun intended. But but my life is kind of crazy. I like talking about it, and I always wanted to do a draw my life type of thing. So I wanted to do a VHS tape theme thing that, like, that talk about my life, but in the context of the VTuber, not me. So they're gonna be mirrors of things that I've experienced. I've not experienced half of the things, like, to the extent that I'm going to write it in. So keep that in mind. The lessons are all gonna be the same, but like how things unfolded are gonna be a little different. Like, again, the main example is my wife. In lore, I had a wife. IRL, I didn't get a chance to marry her. So, you know, gonna be some discrepancies. I really like this fit so much. I just got Again, shout out to Nova. She did such a good job. I'm happy you have the outcome. I'm proud of it. And just ah. Also, I know if you guys notice that my mouth is not moving, it's because of my mic that I'm using. For some reason, it's not picking up the audio, but it captures when I open my mouth really big. I could switch to the other mic now, honestly. You guys want me to switch to the other mic, or do you guys enjoy the the sound of this? What are the opinions here? Should I use regular mic or shut the other mic if not? It's not really a switch to pane. It's just I unplug it and then plug in the other one. The thing is that I'm not gonna have that grainy sound where I sound far away, or it sounds like I'm on a microphone. You guys are gonna just get my raw voice. The voice you're used to. Alright, I'll just switch mics, just for now. Hello, hello. Like, it's already picking up my mouth a lot better. Oh wait, it's not. Never mind. 1, 2, 1. Pickle pepper. Peter Piper, pickle pepper, pickle pepper, Peter Piper. Why was it working last night, but it's not working now? What the? That is weird. Piper, pickle pepper, Peter Piper. Ba 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 ba. Ow.
I'll fix it later. But if that's just like how it is, naturally, not really much I can do about that. Something I disable mount, disable mount. Nothing. Okay, what about now? Kinda. I just gotta really exaggerate my mouth move for it to pick up my mouth. What? It's kind of working now. It's because I guess it's. Let me get closer to my mic. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Nope, I did not change anything. It's only working because I'm like exaggerating my mouth movement right now. Too close, too close. Oh, my fault. You don't like how close I got? That's too close. Save that on the whiteboard. Put webcam. Why is bro spitting in my ears? What do you mean by that? I was not spitting. If I calibrate my face. 1 2 1 2. Kinda got it. Rotation. Eye blink. Bones. Would it be pendulum? Interesting. 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 Working before. I don't know why it's working. Welcome back. I am no longer in water. He finally put clothes on. That's crazy. Were you guys just really that SMH? And here I thought my keepsakes would enjoy seeing me like that. But yeah, 100 followers, guys. Crazy, right? I honestly don't believe that I could have done this without all my friends. I'm glad I met the people that I met in my life, even if some of them didn't really stay for the long run. But I'm happy. I'm very happy. Enough on the other. Nah. Well, I guess this is where I'm gonna end stream because I am actually kind of hungry, and food is kind of a necessity. What do you mean, nude stream? That's not for this site. If you want stuff like that, I gotta sign up for my Patreon. I actually no, I don't have a Patreon. Do I plan to make content like that? Unless you consider ASMR roleplays. Yeah. Oh God, freaky chat. Whoa. Jesus. Mercy. The ad break. Well, I'll wait until everyone's back. Say my goodbyes. Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Ew. What if I say Taco Bell? Taco Bell, please sponsor. I love your Doritos Locos. Baja Blast Freezy. I actually have a really funny story of actually never mind. Welcome back. Welcome back. And for guys. Should I do my outro right now? Nah, I'll give you some relax, settle down. Favorite drink. Remember, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Now, remember, guys, Bryce, play nice and keep everything up. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye.